Welcome to the Jungle Guys și bine v-am găsit la jungla virtuală unde imposibilul devine posibil. Am terminat acea misiune de al lapa Dandelion în grija noastră. Așa că
The last individual who tried to come in on my business, it took them a month to find him. Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Oh, get out! Glad you came.
What's this about?
Nothing. I just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we were just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right, and don't show your hides round here ever again. Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without the shovel.
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new horse son junior, but the bugger's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men, and class.
And the other?
Errol. A scumjug like few others. Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahakam, we'd send
eu nu înțeleg, eu l-am omorât pe ăla cum pula mea.
powder and a leaky lamp.
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal,
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
thing is, I sort of kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance, Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars. To pay off the debt, I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 2 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say, Geralt?
O să te ajut, o să te ajut.
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now.
Și nu dai și mie nicio carte.
Unfortunately, the arsewite won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose.
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. Has a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt.
No problem. See you later, Zoltan.
Mai e înăuntru. Bă, dar câte misiuni secundare îmi dați, mă știu, altele pe notice board. Wow, au apărut altele sau e bug? E bug oare? Bă, că aici nu e. Nu știu, mă duc la ele mai târziu. Mamă, și mai aici curve, ciobolani, tu unde te duci, bă, bei.
more things, Dudu.
So, I suppose. Might have been days in the past when I'd have said, wonderful. But I can't complain. I'm in one piece.
Dudu, tell me. The halfling Biberveld goes from being a prosperous merchant to being a pauper.
Prefer the long version or the short?
Short, please.
The war.
I was under the impression merchants grow fat on wars.
Some do, but I've a serious personality flaw. I'm honest. I could not reap profits from the suffering of others. I paid taxes. And
We
then
all
a
pay
ship
tax.
full of my goods sank. I pulled through somehow, but then a second fell prey to skeleton raiders. When inflation hit and interest rates rose...
Gotta admit, your Menga? It's a brilliant impersonation.
Don't remind me. I'm rather disgusted.
Come on, he wasn't all out terrible.
Once I became him, not an hour passed before I felt the urge to break a sorceress's fingers. After two, I caught myself lusting to impale someone.
Gata, nu te-am
Ever
supărat.
considered leaving? Forgetting Novigrad altogether?
What for? To pass from the frying pan into the fire? The war's not yet crept here. Famine's not kicked at our door. Not that the future's looking rosy.
But you don't have to be human. Maybe you could try something else.
I've assumed many forms over the years, and in spite of all, life as a human has proven most interesting.
Da bine, dacă tu zici, hai de revedere.
Take care of yourself, Dudu.
What's the hurry?
O să vă călărești una din astea? Ia, cât ți-a de drept. Auzi, mă, iau. O să-mi iau unii asta. Bă, am zis că... Asta e ca pasă. E să o vând. Da, și pe asta trebuie să le pun aici. De ce 99 m-am notat în el? În fine, nu știu. Ăstea trebuie să-i vând. Îi las pe mine. Ăsta așa. Am ceva să bag pe aici. Perfu. Bun. Mai dăm iar un save, ca să fie treaba. Și cred că cu Dandelion am treabă, nu? Câți fă n-auzi?
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you save your pouting? Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own cabaret. A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. You need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and ecamajigs, maybe you can help an old friend out.
Iar să te ajut, mă. Pula mă, dacă...
you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? The dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was completely downside up, she called you over and...
I remember.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some remodeling.
How can I help you?
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from Zerrikania. We can borrow the coin from her.
Name rings a bell. Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
I bought that wine for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know, no matter what you might think.
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with a touch of help from you, I know she'll forgive me. And then give me that loan.
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Arena, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Nu cred că încercăm multe, nu?
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Arena. What will you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Deci nu e bun de nimic până la urmă asta.
Sorry, Dandelion. Maybe later.
You always say that. If you change your mind, I'll be here.
Hey there, heroic deeds, but the madam, well, you know.
Cam așa.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend,
Ran into Molly. She says hello.
Molly? Which Molly?
One you promised to show your butterfly collection to.
Ah, yes.
Mm.
Now I remember.
Butterfly collection? You of all people could stand to be a little more inventive.
Molly didn't need inventive. She needed attentive. Average, run-of-the-mill girl. Give her a smile. Notice her shoes. Let her chat about the event. And she'd turn into a wellspring of passion.
Asta cred că a făcut mai multe ca mine.
How do you and Priscilla meet?
Huh. It was at the court of Duke Harold, the annual balladry contest. We faced off in the final.
Who won?
Well, I don't remember.
Bet. Probably lost and you don't want to admit it.
Actually, she'd caught my eye, so I let her win.
Da, da,
I
da,
was
da.
counting on getting a prize after the contest.
And? Did you?
That, my friend, is not your concern.
Măi, trebuie să-l bag pe asta într-o zi.
How'd you wind up owning this establishment?
You'll never believe this. I inherited it from none other than Alonzo Wiley, Whoreson Sr. himself.
You're right. I don't believe it.
Alonzo ruled the local underworld with an iron fist. But deep down, he was a romantic. This place is one of the reasons his son's not my biggest fan. See, Cyprian Jr., that is, wanted to make this a brothel. And I plan to turn it into the most elegant venue in town. A den of art and culture.
Got a portrait of Hierarch Himmelford I'm willing to part with. Want it?
Yes, those halfling painters. This one of theirs? Wonderful. I put this up at the Rosemary in time. It'll make those temple guard inspections so much easier.
Serum.
See you, Dandelion.
Ce zice misiunea asta? Dacă o fac pe asta, o anulează pe aia și tot așa, că trebuie să am grijă. Bun, m-am uitat și aparent nu zice nimic cum că... E cuc. E mai cuc. Ia să vedem. Mai sunt astea așa? Vedeți? Mai sunt, mă? La de fiecare dată le aduce. Dar nu la toate. Desigur, și a mai apărut o misiune cu Dandelion pe lângă asta cabaret, văd că. Mă plan Dandelion-ul, măti. Mă las să mă odihnesc și eu. Să va level 100, coaie, level 100, ești proști. Level 200 și am abia level 22. Hai că fac 23 acum.
Dandelion. Around me thundered the noise of the street. In morning, an image of majestic distress.
Dandelion. Hey.
Geralt, I'm writing, creating. Incidentally, what do you think of that bit?
Could almost swear I've heard it before.
Really? Doesn't seem familiar to me, but it's only a first draft. Needs a lot of revision, let me tell you.
What did you want from Sophronia? Slipped my mind.
Geralt, I want to transform this esteemed establishment into a first-class cabaret, and that takes funds.
I remember now. Gotta help you convince her you're trustworthy.
Exactly. And to do that, we need a sword from Madame Irina Renard's prop collection.
Fine, but...
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the sword from Madame Irina and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
Old man Newman never give it up. What? He never given you nothing but floppy dick. Don't know.
Aici e ceva sau?
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, oh,
See you, Dandelion.
Got a minute? See ya.
What's he schemed up this time?
I haven't the strength, Geralt. Perhaps you can talk some sense into him.
Ok. Nu văd că a fost puțin cam bulaniu cu ea. Ia și-i trebuie. La fraier. Apă, buf. Nu știu ce pescuit este aici. N-am văzut niciun pește pe aici. Mă dau un cucu. Unde ești?
Thought things couldn't get any worse.
Înăuntru? Mă dau cucu. E înăuntru, mă dau cucu.
So good to see you.
You and Dudu know each other well?
Yes, though he's never told me much about himself. He was a merchant once?
Dudu always had a penchant for enterprise. Probably too honest to succeed in Novigrad.
Precisely. I've told him countless times that no matter how many times he changes his appearance, bloodthirsty tyrants and vicious assassins, he played them so poorly. Whereas
Okay.
he always made for an excellent trusted servant or ghost of the old king.
Got a request. Need to borrow one of your props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
My, whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh, yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with him. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to damage it. So long.
Da și una, ce pula mea. Blondum damage. Damage. E deja damage, ce pula mea. Ok. Cred că nu e așa departe.
As they say, a bard must be
Ceva să vând sau... Da, armură. M-a dus să o arunc la gunoi.
Shop.
Doi. Așa.
So long.
So long. Long cam cât pula mea de lung. Că trebuie să merg pe sus pe aici.
Finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit. I'll have her eating out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Are you serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written your lines already.
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
stop right there.
What is this? Help! Save me!
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
No, not the Crimson Avenger.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Guarda, qua.
Go on, Dandelion! I mean, Crimson Avenger!
You're better than I thought.
Să las să mă bată cu ei. Eu dacă îi dau una s-a dus dracu.
Go on, Dandelion! I mean,
Ah,
The Crimson Avenger triumphs again.
my hair! Are you well?
One blow struck true. Another scar from my collection.
Come inside. I shall bandage you up. Be gone, vile bandit, or the Crimson Avenger will beat you senseless!
bă, s-a meritat pentru... Bă! Ce, mă? De ce nu apar ale? Hai, mă, coai, vorbești serios? Gata, cu apar. E parte din planul măreț al lui Dandelion. Un pic cam departe. B nu știi să zici, mă, numai ea. Chiar îmi stătea bine cu aia, oare o mai am? Astea saltele, mă. Sută, mă. Mă. Gata, nu mai trebuie acum. What? Ok, m-am lămurit și cu asta. Partea asta nu pot să o dau. Asta cred că trebuia dat. Nu citit. Magic lamp. Asta trebuie să dau înapoi la aia. Una din ele. Aia pot să dau să vând, să pula mea, o pun în inventar. Mă piși pe tine, oare ce crezi că fac? Fac eu. Eu. Well, să-ți dau un cur un pic. Vezi că știu și un rime de-astea. Zoltan.
Zoltan? Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
I was keen on starting my own enterprise, but nothing came of it. Nevertheless, I took on some debt. I'd like to blame it on the war or human treachery, but the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to... Rather not dwell on it, Geralt, if you don't mind.
What can you tell me about Novigrad's underworld?
I've got one concept for you. The Big Four. Siggy Reuven, the King of Beggars, Cleaver, and Whoreson Jr.
Bine.
What do you call a triumvirate, but with 4 individuals?
No idea.
Well, there are 4, and they've carved the city into spheres of influence. Nothing happens without them knowing about it and
Acum sunt 3, îl
Rumor is
garantez.
Whoreson recently quarreled with the others, but I know nothing more.
You've been in town a while. Maybe you can tell me. Radovid and Emir. Why hasn't either taken the city?
Excellent question. I believe I can clear the mystery up for you. War requires resources wherewithal. Novigrad's a large port with a powerful fleet and a treasury overflowing with gold. All that makes it a tasty morsel. Tempting for both Redania and Nilfgaard.
I understand the city's walls are high. Its arsenals are full of weapons.
Then you don't understand much. True, a siege'd be a long and grueling affair, but more importantly, everything that's valuable in Novigrad could disappear faster than a mayfly's. The Big Four's made it known that should things come to a head, the fleet's flammable, and any assault on the city's sure to touch off riots. So, anyone wanting Novigrad's wealth, its ships, has no choice but to deal with its criminal underworld.
Yeah.
About those cards.
You got them?
Not yet.
So why are you here? Miss me that much? This is no time for Geralt.
Stai. Nu e, dar pot să dau niște cărți cu tine. Ce zici?
Zoltan.
Te baci?
Round of Gwent.
I never refuse.
Let's play.
Ce zici dacă dau cu ăștia? O dai sau nu dai cu ăștia? Bun, atunci pot să schimb asta. Gata, mă. Wow, ce căciule. O, e și îngheț. Asta ce făceam, mă? Nu tu, mă. De la oponent. Ok, ok. A, da. Da, și ăsta așa. Ce mă enervează coaie. Aibă mai mult. În meciul viitor. Atunci unde a fost? Hai să le iau. Care fi? Ia să jur. Hai, da câte mai ai, fă, sărăcio. Hai să vedem care-i care. E ploaie. Te-am rupt. Mă frent. Trebuie să-mi dai o carte bună pentru asta.
Seems I won.
Right fucking shock, given your frankly amateur deck. Here, take this card. You need it. You do well to fix your collection. It's downright porous. Don't need you bringing me shame. I got dandelion for that. You might skim something off your mate, Roach. He's said to have good cards, that one.
Oh, really? Vreau să mă duc aici să văd dacă chiar e așa sau dacă e bug. Dacă e bug, pot, până trebuie să ies și să intru iar. Neapărat. Asta cred că era scoiatel. Rămân ca sigur. Oho! Încep să vină cărțile alea. Blanau.
You do well not to pester folk.
No lollygagging.
Da, mai hai să vedem ce pula mea aici. De ce apar astea? Vreun bug ceva? Nu e? Deci astea sunt pe bune. Hai! De unde e Werner? Roach. E aici, mă? E aici, nu știu ce mi-arată scale. Mai multe locații. O să mă trimită... No. Bă, pula. O să mă trimită în... Schiera care vreau să mă duc acum. Da, ciocul mic. Ciocul mic și eu de glezne că m-ați supărat. Ajung și la 40k. Nu vorbiți, nu. I-a luat o pulă în gură și nu mai vorbiți. Chiar mi-a luat dorul de asta.
What do you do here? Hunt score.
M-a întrebat asta.
You play Gwent, Roach?
Yes, but there's no one to play against here. If you've got a deck, pull it out.
Let's fucking go! Hai să jucăm cu asta, dacă tot am câștigat de la ea. Perfecto, muchachos. Se duce pe balista. Double straight. Am aici ceva bun pentru el. Ia vezi, tati. Mai ai? Trebuie să-l mai las. Care-i tras carte? Ce pot să zic? O să dă plus. Oare dacă dau așa, continuă și dă până... Ia. Nu e, mă, n-am mai continuat. Mă gândeam că dacă și-ar da retras cartea... Hai să dăm una parcaș. Bă, ai făcut o chestie mare, ce pot să zic. E bun, rodiță. Deci aia intenționa el. Lasă-mă, că dacă e să dai pe alea aproape, te rup. De-aia n-a vrut el, mă, să continui. Care va să zic? Cred că mă bate ronda asta, nu știu. No, nu știu. Dau acum. Hai să o dau pe asta. Run post. Nu, eu nu m-am bătut, mă. Sunt bun cu aici, pula.
You won. Congratulations. Here. You earned the card.
Know anyone else worth playing?
I've heard of a man came through Novigrad recently. You might be interested to know he's also a witcher. Lambert, they call him.
Old Lambert's a card sharp? Interesting indeed.
Then I have a mate who's come up from the south. He likes cards, a rather refined player. But it seems he's better at being late. Wouldn't wait if I were you.
Tot la ăștia, mă. Hai, lasă-mi pula mea de treabă.
You trouble me, Greylocks. A witcher. Just what our band of merry men.
Uite pe asta. E dragonul ăla din The Witcher 2. Să văd că Lambert nu e aici, nu? Dar trebuia să fie cu aia, că trebuia să mă întâlnesc cu el la o misiune. Și atunci unde mă pune să mă duc? Nicăieri. Că nu știm unde e Lambert. Corect. Corect. Deci trebuie să fac misiunea ca să îl iau pe Lambert. Ok. Hai să terminăm pe asta cu cabaret. O să fie treabă. Finally here. E nu-i morning, mă? Cam cât de morning ai vrea să fie? Unde în afară, înăuntru? Aici, unde pula mea coaie? Aici. E tot dimineața era, da. Dimineața care vor ei. Omul în dimineața nu se pune ca în dimineața, se pune noapte. Înțeleg.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peachy. So will you finally decide what style you want for this interior?
What are our choices?
Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir style and theatre decor. Promised to let us know his choice as soon as we arrived. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
For me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide before I bust the vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Go on, you've known him longer.
Hai să zicem asta.
You're both stage artists, and cabaret's a form of theater. Interior should reflect that.
A wonderful choice it is. At last. Gentlemen, you're done lollygagging. Get to work.
E, jucau cârz.
Well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
Who knows? Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business.
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
Da. Bă, hai să zicem adevărul.
We talking about the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time. Never misses
Da.
appointments.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first. He's still not here.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Anything's possible with Dandelion. Let me see if I can't find...
Exact ce ziceam, nu mai luăm partea, dă-l în pula mea. Prea pune toate alea în cărca noastră. Dădea și el cu capul de tavan să vadă cum e. Tu taci în pula mea, nu mai faci așa urât. Trebuie să mori, ce plămă să te batai. Ca să facă cabaret, de acum le prinde curve golani, jucători de toate ele. Am făcut o fentă acolo. Ce dracu faci? Hai, mă, oprește.
Polly and her half-brained fiance. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me. Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always end up with such...
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door down.
Wait! Do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
How would you know she keeps a spare key around here?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
You'd visit her? Often?
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary in time. They worked on the dance numbers.
Ți-am zis că s-a făcut mai multe ca mine.
He's not one of your
I never mix business and pleasure.
one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Fine, let's find the key.
Find anything?
Not here. Not here.
Gata.
The key.
Hai să intrăm?
Whoa! What the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it, and leave the woman alone.
What the... She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Sod off, or I'll split you.
My friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt. But its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
Da.
You mean to say coin?
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose. In that case.
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled then. See you at the Rosemary, Polly.
Noroc că am fost eu mai pet hands.
I'm off.
I'll catch up to you. Whew. Never expected that to go so well.
You handled it well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlick's. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. The plowing artists got some serious explaining to do.
Who's Rodlick?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait art?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
I'll go see Rodlick. You head back to the Rosemary, or Priscilla will have my head.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lived.
Portside.
See you soon.
Da, trebuie să rezolv problemele la moi în cură asta. Când mai am o să fac level. Nu tu mă băga m-aș gura ta. Mai am ceva. 229, să zic așa. De unde dracu fac eu 200 rost de 200? 229. Păi da. O să aflăm în data viitoare de unde fac eu rost de experiența asta. Așa că, ce să zic, hasta la vista, baby.